Wolverine basketball is on the air. The Wolverine basketball teams are in Southwest Wyoming for 3 days of the Flaming Gorge Classic. Teams from 3 states and all classifications converge for 3 days of hoops, and the County 10 Sports Network is there. Now, courtside we go to Sweetwater County and the voice of the Wolverines, John Gabrielson.
Welcome you into Lincoln Middle School on a Friday morning. It's basketball and brunch, I guess I've heard some people say, as I see Kate Gabrielson giving a hug to Dallin Draper, now hugging up Parker Paxton, Brody Dale, Nathan Hutchison. It's Old Home Week. They'll take on Dallin Draper a little bit later this afternoon as the Grace Grizzlies knocked off Farson just a few minutes ago. And then Grace will take on the RHS boys later tonight. Hey, good morning. John Gabrielson alongside Thomas Ditt III. And up in the balcony, Jason Peterson. Thank him for running the camera back and forth here from Lincoln Middle School. We get ready for the Lady Wolverines and the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. Mountain View coming in at 5-0. And the Lady Wolverines are 1-4. Riverton losing yesterday to Bear Lake. We have an interview with head coach Travis McIntosh coming your way here in just a few moments, so stay tuned for that. The Mountain View Lady Buffaloes got a win over Green River yesterday. They beat the 4A Lady Wolves 47-38. It's 5-0 Mountain View. It's 1-4 Riverton. A quick 3-minute interview with Travis McIntosh is on its way. Next, we'll take a 1-minute timeout. This is the Porter's pregame show, Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball on the County 10 Sports Network.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
You're listening to Wolverine basketball from the Flaming Gorge Invite in Sweetwater County on 105.1 Jack FM.
Back on the Porter's pregame show here on a Friday morning. Feels like we've been here already for 3 days, but talking with Coach Travis McIntosh. And unfortunately, through logistics and equipment and everything, we didn't get to make it over to your game yesterday, but talk about the game with the Bear Lake Lady Bears.
Yeah, it was a kind of a rough offensive outing. We didn't produce a lot offensively. I thought we improved a tremendous amount on the defensive end of the floor, holding them to 33 points. We just couldn't muster enough offense to make it as good a game it should have been.
Talking with you, it sounded like they came out and kind of set the tone physically.
Yeah, and we did match that physically, but we just couldn't get things to fall early and fell down 10-0 in the first quarter. And then we kind of clawed our way back and had a chance to get within 5 or 7 there for a little bit, and then they made a little run. So we just got to do a better job of just being patient and not forcing things.
Taking on a team, I think, that's going to probably match that physicality and maybe try to run you 94 feet all at the same time. But, Mountain View's team played for a volleyball state championship. They're flying high. They got a lot of great athletes. What do you know about this team today, and what are you going to have to do to be successful?
Yeah, they have a lot of depth, and they definitely have some athletes and some girls that can get up and down the floor. They'll press you and play you man and play you a little bit zone. What we need to do to be successful is just worry about what we can do and our controllables. We really need to focus on just rebounding the basketball and limit them to one shot. So
how'd your scoring distribute yesterday? I mean, 22 points is not a lot of, maybe just a lot of distribution, but how did that go yesterday?
It was pretty equal. I think we had Riley with 7 or 5, and then we had Haley with 7 or 5. Paisley sat out. She didn't play because she was ill. So hopefully that would give us a little bit of a scoring boost. She looks a lot better today. So
that was my next question, is I know some of the guys didn't make a trip. My kid's been kind of battling a little illness all week at home. He's here, but is everybody else here healthy, ready to go?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, as well as we can. I think it's kind of just running its course through everybody. The influenza, the flu, the sniffles, all that stuff. I don't think anybody's truly 100%. I know some teams didn't make it because of the illness too. So.
Yeah, I saw some of that as well. Anything else?
No, I'm ready to go. We just got to play with a lot more energy tonight, so hopefully, they're ready to go too. So.
All right, appreciate it. We'll talk to you when it's all over.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. Head coach Travis McIntosh on the Porter's pregame show. We'll give you some starting lineups and get this one ready to go. Mountain View and Riverton, a Friday morning brunch basketball from the County 10 Sports Network.
Central Wyoming College has a new Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Early Childhood Education.
Being a teacher has always been a dream of mine.
This degree combines the academic, assessment, and classroom management content that students need to be successful in the classroom. Gain knowledge in how young children grow and develop physically and cognitively, and guide them to social and emotional development.
What I really like about the education program here at CWC is that we get a lot of classroom experience.
Make your way at CWC.
Elevate Rehab in Lander is a proud sponsor of sports in Fremont County. Elevate offers physical and occupational therapy and specializes in hand therapy. Elevate Rehab also offers one-on-one personalized treatment for every patient. Their dedicated team of highly skilled and specialized therapists will help you on your journey back to better health and mobility. Elevate Rehab, 535 East Main, Suite D in Lander.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes in the clinic and on the field. Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. With specialized training and one-on-one service, they get you back to doing what you love. Whether you need rehab for an injury from a sports certified specialist, or you need to get therapy from their certified hand therapist in Fremont County, with 6 locations in western Wyoming, they provide aquatic therapy, dry needling, and women's health therapy. Find out more about Fremont Therapy Group or schedule an appointment. Go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional, certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Wolverine basketball on County 10's YouTube channel.
Let's give you the starting lineups in today's girls basketball game. We are at the Lincoln Middle School. This is the old Green River High School and is now the Lincoln Middle School here, home of the, I can't remember what Lincoln Middle School is. Their colors are purple. They then grow to be green and white at the high school level. Speaking of purple, that is Mountain View. They're dressed in their road blacks today. Purple numbers, purple accents on the white numbers. And they will start like this for Jessica Moretti in her 6th year as the head coach. Had a good discussion with her prior to. She spent 10 years as an assistant coach with Dustin Rees, who was the women's head coach for a while. Now Dustin is the boys coach. We'll hear from him tomorrow when the RHS boys take on the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. And actually, they'll take on the Buffalo Boys, I guess. The Lady Buffaloes playing now. Number 2 is a senior averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game is Jada Kennison. And then number 11, her sister, a senior, number 11. She is a senior, averaging 8 points, 6 rebounds per ball game. She's also averaging 3 steals and 4 assists per ball game is Cammie Kennison. Number 21, a senior, averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds per ball game. That is Isabel Hickey. Number 23 is a sophomore, leading scorer and rebounder, and that is McKinley Covelo. She averages 13 and 9. fifth best scorer in the 3A West. Second best rebounder is McKinley Covelo, number 23. Number 24 is a senior. That is Hallie Porter for Jessica Moretti in her 6th year. And the Lady Buffs are 5-0 coming into this basketball game against the 1-4 Lady Wolverines. And they will start like this. Wearing number 1 is a senior, averaging just under 4 points and a couple of rebounds per ball game, is Olivia Bradley. Wearing number 3, a senior, point and a rebound per ball game, is Macy Brown. Number 10, a senior, averaging 2 points and a rebound per ball game, is McKay Fegler. Number 11, a senior, is Ella Judd, averaging 2 points and a couple of rebounds as well. And at number 13, Haley Engstrom, the junior, leading scorer, actually second leading scorer and the leading rebounder. Haley averaging 6 points, 6 rebounds per ball game is Haley Engstrom. Paisley Jackson did not play yesterday, a little bit under the weather, but Coach got some kids some of their own rooms and got them some rest. And she is back in action. She will play today. She will not start. So, again, those are your guards being introduced for Mountain View, Jada Kinnison and Cammie Kinnison. Starting lineups being introduced. Riverton in their home whites. They were in black yesterday. They're in white today as the home team. And they will have the cardinal numbers in the black trim. And on the other side, Mountain View dressed in black, the white numbers, the purple accents for Coach Moretti. JV just got done playing just a few moments ago at the other gym nearby at the Monroe Elementary School and lost. I asked the girls, I said, how'd it go? They thought 5 or 6 points was the differential, but Mountain View getting the win there earlier today. This game getting us started right on time on 105.1 Jack FM. Thanks for tuning in, and on the County 10 Sports Network, on County 10 on our YouTube page. Again, Bradley, Brown, Fegler, Judd, and Engstrom, the 5 that start. Riley Johnson scored 7 yesterday to lead the way. Bear Lake defeated these Riverton Lady Wolverines 33-22. It was, as Coach said in the pregame, good defensive effort. It was just the offense that let him go, thanks to a very physical Bear Lake team. So, again, Mountain View 5-0, have already beaten a 4A team, did that in Green River. They held Farson to 8 points. They held Wind River to 14 points in a couple of games. So, defensively, pretty good. They beat Cokeville by 9. They beat Snake River by 11. They'll play Rock Springs later tonight at Rock Springs, and they'll end with the Jackson Lady Broncs tomorrow. As the ball is in the air, and we are underway as Cammie Kinnison goes into the backcourt to pick it up. And Mountain View will face the Lady Wolverines man-to-man defense. Driving with it, Porter. Finds Hickey, her 10-footer in the paint. Not going to go in, but a rebound thrown up and off the side of the window by Porter. And out of bounds it goes. And 2 opportunities, no points. Mountain View's going to pick up the Lady Wolverines full court. It's kind of the MO. You try to get the Lady Wolverines in that pressure to turn it over. And right now Bradley's going to bring it across the timeline. She'll get it back to Fegler. Mountain View is going to man them up as well. Judd's open on the left side wing. Goes up top, Macy Brown. Pump fake. Macy goes baseline. Back out to Ella for 3 on the way. That's off the front of the iron. And a long rebound coming out to Isabel Hickey. She'll fire it up. Covelo off glass. Shot no good. Put back up and in. Hallie Porter's second rebound and a basket, and it's 2-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Mountain View out on top of the Lady Wolverines on a Friday morning of basketball. Ball turned over. McKay looking for Engstrom. She was possibly going to rebound, and Mountain View will end up with a basketball. Kinnison, there's 2 of them out there, Jada and Cammie. That's Jada hands it back to Cammie now. Patient against the man-to-man, and a nice entry pass from Porter to Covelo. She'll put it off the window and in, and it's 4-0 Mountain View out in front early. Minute and a half gone by, first quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Judd runs the arc, hands it to Bradley. Kinnison on her defensively in a double dribble. Will be the second turnover of the basketball game for the Lady Wolverines. Boys game later tonight at 4:20 this afternoon. Right here in this gym, you'll have the same bird's eye view you have now as, again, Jason Peterson and working the camera up on top. Lob pass down low again. Kovalo overshoots it this time. Engstrom had it, lost it, but it will go Wolverine basketball, as it was last touched by one of the Buffs. 2 minutes gone by, quarter number 1. Lady Wolverines will play again tomorrow against the team that this Mountain View team met in the finals of volleyball this year. They're hated rivals from Lyman. And a travel violation will be a third turnover on the Wolverines. So 2 kind of unforced turnovers on Riverton right now, giving Mountain View extra opportunities. 4-0, 5:54 left. Is our scoreboard showing up on there? Our time? Looking to see how accurate I needed to be on that. 5:40 left, baseline. Nice little cradle and a miss, though, by Hickey, and a rebound by Engstrom, her second. Haley left side. McKay Fegler for 3, looks good, is good. McKay Fegler, the triple. And it cuts the lead to 1, 4-3. Nice look by McKay, and she knocks it down. We're going to get our first look at Paisley Jackson on the weekend. Again, did not play yesterday due to the illness, but she is back and ready to play today, and she'll come in, although you wonder, as Kinnison launches a 3. That one's good. She drew that one out of a holster from the hip and let it fly. 3s on both sides make it back to a 4-point lead, and they almost throw it away. And it's going to be an over and back violation as it ends up being thrown away. 4 turnovers on the Lady Wolverines. Here comes Paisley Jackson and Riley Johnson. Jackson and Johnson, both juniors. Paisley the leading scorer on the team with a little over 13 points a game, 5 rebounds. Riley 4 points and 3 rebounds. Paisley 4th in scoring in the conference, 9th in scoring in the state. Nice entry pass, Kovalo, lay it up and in. Making a heyday out of that entry pass as they find Kovalo, and the sophomore has 4 points, and it's a 9-3 Mountain View advantage. Johnson throws it between 2 players and out of bounds. It was equidistant between Fegler and Jackson, but unfortunately both thought it was for the other one, and they'll turn it over again. Kinnison across the timeline. Lob down to Kovalo. Engstrom put up some defense, but Kovalo's going to score it over the top of her. And Kovalo has 6, and Coach McIntosh wants a timeout. 4:17 left to play, quarter number 1, Mountain View 11. And it's Riverton 3 back in half a minute. This is Lady Wolverine basketball from County 10 Sports Network.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
You're listening to Wolverine basketball from the Flaming Gorge Invite in Sweetwater County on 105.1 Jack FM.
Wolverines facing the Mountain View zone, trailing 11-3. Fegler's 3 was the only bucket so far for Riverton. They've only shot twice thanks to 5 turnovers right now, so they're 50% from the field. Kinnison D'ing up Bradley. So step up to the top to Fegler. McKay left side Johnson. Riley looking a little more aggressive with the basketball. Takes it to the rack. That will not go, and the rebound by Mackenzie Kovalo. I like that, though. A much more aggressive move from Riley this time as she takes it to the hoop. Just didn't get it to score. Had a decent look at it, but got to like the effort. Coach Moretti's going to go to the bench for the first time as Bradley gets tripped to the floor by Kovalo. And that'll be number 1 on McKinley Kovalo. And we get Kinnison returning. Also into the lineup for the first time is Addison Hickey. They're still subbing out players here on the near side. And one more came in. Michaeli into the ball game as Macy Brown back in for the Wolverines. Ella Judd back in. Miley Michaeli wears number 5. She's D'ing up Fegler out the midcourt circle. Judd working past Kovalo to Johnson. Riley bounce it left side. McKay. Fegler back out to Johnson. Now Paisley Jackson. Paisley adds it to Judd. They'll take it down the right side baseline. Rejected by Kovalo. Taken away by Kovalo. Nice job by McKinley. 3 rebounds for her at a blocked shot to go with her 6-point. Paisley almost got the interception, but gambled and lost. Michaeli hands it back out to the top to Addison Hickey. Isabel Hickey out there on the Lyman roster as well on the bench. Lob pass to Kovalo, kick it out for 3. That's a nice little dish to Addison Hickey. That's how you draw it up. You go down low where you've been making hay. That time they collapsed on her and she kicks it out for the triple and they knock it down. Macy Brown, right side, Judd. Cutting, Fegler loses it, goes out of her hands and picked up by the Lady Buffs. Mountain View, an 11-point advantage, 2:20 left to play first quarter. Bradley back in next, stop in play. Lob down low this time on the entry pass. Hickey is going to get it to drop. Kovalo with the assist that time. Judd, Johnson, wide open 3, back of the iron. Judd, though, the rebound. Nice job by Ella. Just the 3rd rebound of the game for Riverton. That ball bounced up and in. Paisley Jackson's first basket. We're going to try a little technology here as you watch Paisley take it down to the right side, kiss it off the window. So instant replay working. Shot over the top of the rim on the other side. Rebound by Michaeli. She's fouled and will get some free throws out of it. Wolverine foul was whistled on Ella Judd. And it will put Michaeli to the line. Free throw number 1 is no good. A lot of subs coming in both sides. 39% as a team shooting are the Mountain View Buffs. Second one is on the way and good. (17-5). Mountain View by a dozen. Engstrom throws it away, trying to get down low to Paisley Jackson, who is posting up. Mountain View's going to run the floor. That shot misses. Rebound, though, Michaeli. Her shot is no good. And finally coming out of the pack with it are the Lady Wolverines. Judd up top, guarded in a man-to-man. We're under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Got a minute break coming your way here between the first and the second. Bradley to Jackson. Paisley posting up is going to be fouled as Miley Michaeli couldn't get her stopped, so she had to foul her, and Paisley will go to the line. What? I didn't even see her in the area. Going to go on Kinnison. And Paisley Jackson to the line. Paisley 8 of 15 from the free throw line this season. Misses the first. 46 seconds left. Very quiet Jim as she gets it to rattle in on the second opportunity. Full court pressure from Olivia. They're going to hand the ball out to Michaeli as Olivia's guarding Kinnison basically wherever she's at on the floor right now, guarding her clear out at the hash mark out there. You see her. Coach Moretti calling out signals. Lob backdoor, nice play. How about that? That was a great draw up of a play, and Hickey scores. And it's 19-6. Isabel Hickey's first basket of the game. Ball goes right through the hands of Haley Engstrom, and then she thought it was going to go out of bounds, and instead, hustle play, Porter runs it down and scores. Haley, I think, thought that was going to go out of bounds and just didn't play it. Paisley at the buzzer for 3 is off the mark, and we've played 1 quarter of basketball. The end of 1, and it's all Mountain View, 21-6 at the end of the first 8 minutes. We'll be back after this on the County 10 Sports Network.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County Athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Your home for Wolverine basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM and on the County 10 YouTube stream.
Taylin Leesburg has checked in with a fresh black eye she got in practice last week. Same black eye she got blackened a couple of weeks ago. Got a pretty good shiner on her left eye. Brown, Jackson, Johnson, and Judd, the others on the court with her to begin the second half. Wolverines in their home whites. Leesburg with it. Kinnison on her defensively. Up top to Riley. Nice take by Riley through the pack, lay it off glass and missed it. Again, I like her aggressiveness out there. Her taking it to the rack. Baseline blocked by Judd. It'll be out of bounds. Wow. Apparently touched by Porter. That'll be their first turnover of the basketball game. Good job by Ella Judd and Riley Johnson from behind to knock that away. Judd kicks it out to Brown now. Leesburg to Johnson at the very top of the key. Mountain View. Nice backdoor to Brown. Out in front of her, though, and it's out of bounds. Boy, they had a good backdoor to Macy Brown, but she couldn't convert. Cheyenne South Bison are on the floor next. They have entered the gym. A lot of teams, a lot of gyms. A lot of action underneath. Shot goes over the rim by Porter. Offensive rebound by Hickey, though. There's a 3 by Kinnison, front of the iron. Misses, goes out to the other side. That'll be Cammie Kinnison running down the very long 3-point rebound. Lob down low, Kovalo, bank it off glass and in. Good entry pass that time by Jada Kinnison. Jackson tripped, loses it. Mountain View transition, behind the back dribble, got away from Kinnison briefly, but she'll control it back in. Left side Hickey, down low, spinning with it. Ball partially blocked away from Porter and picked up by Macy Brown. Wolverines back on the attack, down by 17, 23-6 our score, 6:06 left. Jackson from 17, front iron again, leaving him short today. And Kovalo will pull down the rebound. Kinnison back to Kinnison. Jada drives the lane. Nice dish. I don't know if that was a pass or if she got bodied up and lost the handle on it. But she takes it off down the left side of the lane. And then right there, it just squirts out of her hand and into the hand of Kovalo, who scores. Jackson kicks it to Judd just inside the 3-point line. That one over the top of the rim. And a rebound by Porter. 11-5 the rebounding right now for Mountain View as Fegler, Morton, Bradley, Engstrom going to check into the game. Kinnison's going to run down a long rebound off of a miss that hits the iron. Driving, losing the handle is Hallie Porter for the second turnover of the game on Mountain View, and a timeout, Coach McIntosh. He sends 4 new Lady Wolverines in. We're going to stay here on this one, Thomas. Just got to get some live read material in here. Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, a proud supporter of Riverton Athletics. State Farm wants to protect your future. Stop in today, 618 East Washington, or go online to insuringriverton.com. You know, we didn't do this yesterday, but the Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care, another proud sponsor of Fremont County Sports. The part we forgot was to do the player of the game yesterday. I think Jason Vincent. We'll go number 0 with Jason Vincent yesterday for the guys' game. But let's see, where was I? Don't forget to make your appointment for the annual wellness visit at the clinics. Thank you to the Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for supporting youth athletics. And remember, let's stay healthy together. 25-6, Mountain View out in front of your Lady Wolverines. 5:10 left to go. Bradley out of the timeout, inserted into the game, gives it to Morton. Savannah out to Haley. Now Fegler on the right side. Pinedale, the opponent of South, is Morton for 3 on the left side corner. Hits the side of the iron, and it'll be picked up by Michaeli. Miley runs it into the front court. Beat up by Morton. Morton, 2-time All-State soccer player. Made a little history this year as Kinnison from 15 misses it. And it's going to go off of Riley Johnson out of bounds. She kicked a couple of extra points for the high school football team this year. Did Savannah. Another very good soccer player on the bench in Cami Paskett. Lob pass up top. Addison Hickey will score. Her first basket, of the quarter, 7 points in the game. Engstrom to Judd. McKay bounces it to Morton. Savannah up top to Johnson. Riley puts it on the deck, goes out to Fegler. Another 3, got it, back-to-back. Well, her second 3 of the game for McKay Fegler, who knocks that one down. Good ball movement by the Lady Wolverines as McKay just came out on the wing. They'll get her the find, and on the way, she knocked it down. Michaeli back out to the midcourt circle. Shot on the way, no good. Good box out by McKay. That allows Savannah Morton to come in and get the rebound. But again, the block out by McKay Fegler. 3:30 left, 27-9 in the first half. Fegler again from 3 left side, but coming out to get on her was Addison Hickey. 3-pointer by Engstrom's gonna bounce around and drop. Nice job as Haley Engstrom gets the 3 to fall. So a couple of 3s. Lob pass down low. Kovalo again gets free, and Kovalo knocks it down. She's got 12 here in the first half. Inside of 3 minutes left in the first half. Engstrom, left side corner, into the paint. Johnson, nice take through the middle. Contact, nothing called. And it will stay Wolverine basketball. Paisley Jackson coming back in for the Wolverines. Got a wholesale substitution for the Buffaloes as well. 2:48 left first half. 29-12 our score. Inbound to Bradley, who banks it off glass. That's a nice little inbound play for the Lady Wolverines. Nice little move by Olivia on the replay. Taking Michaeli, her shot no good. Engstrom will corral the rebound. Find Haley on my stat sheet here. She's got 3. Underneath, off glass was Johnson. Shot does not go. Pulled down by Hickey. Leading the break on the way, scoring it, Hallie Porter, and 1 on the Wolverine foul. Foul is on Riley Johnson, number 1 on Riley. That is just the second foul of the contest on Riverton to go with only 2 fouls called on Mountain View. 4 fouls called in the entire first half of the game. 3-point opportunity, no good, but we had a lane violation on Riverton, and so she'll get to do it again. Not sure who the lane violation was on. Second free throw, no good. And then a jump ball call, and it will be Wolverine basketball. Haley battling in for the rebound, so Porter had a couple of opportunities at the 3-point play and doesn't get either. 31-14 may not be of consequence, though, at 31-14, 2:05 left to play in the first half. Wolverines, though, hanging right in here. It's 10-8 in the quarter. Leesburg, she can shoot the 3, does not, though. Gets into the paint, hands it back to Johnson. Riley rises for 12 in the paint. She'll get fouled, and we'll get some free throws coming. Allie Porter getting the first personal foul. Riley Johnson, 11 of 15 from the stripe, 73%, trying to raise that average for the team at 55, and Riley knocks the first one in. First points of the game for Riley. Now the referees are going to confer. Can you read lips, Thomas? I think they're going to take that foul away from Porter, and they're going to give the foul on number 10, which is Addison Hickey. So we'll get that swapped out. Johnson's second free throw is short. And the aforementioned Hickey with the rebound. Here come the Mountain View Buffaloes. $1:45 left to play in the first half. Michaeli guarded by Paisley Jackson. Hands it back out to Hickey. Back to Michaeli. Pretty deep Mountain View bench. Dish out for 3 on the way off the back of the iron, but Kinnison will come down with the rebound. And then Michaeli for 3 in the corner knocks it in. Michaeli has 4 points. It's a 19-point lead, 34-15, minute 15 left. Ball poked out of there by Hickey, but Johnson corrals it between the 2 circles. Paisley Jackson shovels it back out. Baseline. Riley trying to throw it across the court, has it knocked out of bounds. Minute 3 left. Jada Kinnison back into the game for Addison Hickey. Wolverines 3 of 7 from the arc, 43%, shooting well there. It's just 10 turnovers have not helped their cause. They've also been out rebounded by 9 right now as well. Johnson back to Paisley, wide open. They leave her for 3, and she'll knock it down. 6 points for Paisley Jackson. As again, they just left her wide open. Didn't come out on her at all here on the pass. She just says, oh, all right, knocks it in. They'll run something at the arc. Kinnison might have traveled, or she uses that forearm as an offensive weapon, and they will give her the foul. They don't have a 1 on the court. That's going to be on Kinnison. That's what I thought, but he said the 1. Shot up is no good. Only 3 turnovers, by the way, for Mountain View in this game as well. Michaeli for another 3. Karam's off the iron, picked up by Engstrom. 5 rebounds for Haley Engstrom to Johnson. Riley with 5 on the clock to Bradley. Bradley's going to have to turn and fire it up, and she'll get to shoot 3 free throws with no time left on the clock. Cammie Kinnison picking up her second personal foul, and Olivia Bradley will get to shoot 3 free throws. Olivia, 3 of 10 on the year, hoping to raise that average with 3 more opportunities here. First is on the way, and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Do we have that last replay? Can we look at it? We'll do it after the free throws here real quick on when she got fouled at the... So bank in that one. It's like you draw it up, just bank in a free throw. First one looked really good. Second one, Can't argue with the result. And then she's back on form. She knocks down all three. Here's how the half ended with a little bit of a scrum as she had it lost, and Olivia alertly picks it up and then gets fouled right at the buzzer. And that is the end of one. 34-21, Wolverines outscore Mountain View 15-13 in the second quarter. And they trail by 13 at the intermission. A 2-minute timeout. We're back with stats and more. This is Wolverine basketball on the County 10 Sports Network.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring.
Keeping you connected with Wolverine basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
34-21, Mountain View leading the Riverton Wolverines at the half. Mountain View outscored the Lady Wolverines 21-6 in the first quarter. Riverton outscoring the Buffaloes 15-13 in the second. And Riverton had 22 points in 4 quarters yesterday against Bear Lake. And here they have got 21 already in the first half of this one. A little bit different offensive output here tonight. And they've done it 4 of 8 from the three-point line. McKay Fegler is 2 for 2. Haley Engstrom has a 3. Paisley Jackson has a 3. I'm going to give Olivia Bradley a 3. Even she had to earn it from the free throw line as she alertly picked up the ball at the end of the half and then had to knock down 3 free throws with nobody else in the paint. So you basically can call that a three-pointer as well. But it's 34-21 Mountain View at the break. Scoring-wise right now, Fegler has 6. Jackson has 6 as well. Bradley has 5. 3 points for Haley Engstrom and 1 for Riley Johnson from the free throw line. Mountain View has spread it around after McKinley Covelo. She's got 12. Addison Hickey off the bench has 7. 4 for Miley Michaeli. Jada Kinnison has 3. Isabel Hickey has 2. Hallie Porter has 6 in the contest as the Mountain View Buffs lead it 34-21. Another break on the way. We'll come back. We'll take a look at shooting stats. We'll also look at the guys' game that is coming up at 4:20 this afternoon here on the Sports Network. A timeout is next. 34-21, Mountain View out in front.
I hold up wide left. They don't have any.
Ensuring you never forget your best memories, but also protecting your future adventures. Tyler Watson and State Farm is a proud supporter of the current and future Riverton Wolverine.
Wide right, McGuffey back to pass, shows the ball, throws again, looking in the end zone is DeVries. Touchdown, baby!
Find us on our website at ensuringriverton.com or stop by our office at 618 East Washington Avenue to discuss protecting your future. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's It's time to welcome Sutherland's Home and Garden Fall Catalog. It's full of hundreds of deals to help you save, including special fall buys, ideas, how-tos, and more. Win big. Sign up in-store for your chance to win a $5,000 Sutherland's shopping spree. See store for details. Get up to 24 months special financing with your Sutherland's credit card. See store for details. Sutherland's Fall Catalog is full of can't-miss deals. Stop by the store and pick one up today or check it out online at Sutherlands.com. Sutherland's, your fall home improvement store.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a gold Cadillac.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Wolverine basketball on County 10's YouTube channel.
Again, we have not mentioned Gracie Olheiser not playing for the Lady Wolverines. She's in street clothes after hurting her knee last week. Hope to get her back as soon as possible, get that senior back on the court. So thinking of Gracie out there, and be remiss if I didn't mention Gracie Olheiser. First half shooting in the ball game, Central. Riverton 4 of 8 from the arc, 6 of 17 from the field. That's 35%. They did hit 5 of 7 free throws, 71%. They've got 7 points off of their bench. Right now, 7 of their 21 have come from the bench. On the other side for the Mountain View Buffaloes, 15 of 32. That's 47% from the game. They got a lot of points in the paint as they've been making a living down low. They have also hit 50% of their threes. They're 3 of 6 from the arc, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And their biggest lead has been 21. Their current lead is 13, as it is 34-21 at the break right now. Rebounding, 2 for 1. Mountain View has out-rebounded Riverton 18-9 here in the first half. Haley Engstrom has 5, and then 4 other Wolverines have 1. Leading the way for Mountain View, Mackenzie Covelo. She has 4 points to go with those 12 rebounds. Porter has 3 rebounds. Michaelai has 3. Cammie Kennison has 3 rebounds as well. The halftime score, Mountain View 34, Riverton 21. It will be Mountain View basketball to start the second half. Let's talk about boys basketball. The RHS boys fell to Bear Lake, Idaho in a cold shooting night for the Wolverines as they would go 6 of 29 from the arc and fell 46-40. Gained a lead late in the third quarter, but couldn't hold it. Some untimely turnovers late in the ball game and just could not solve the Bear Lake zone defense. And they're going to see a zone defense out of Grace, Idaho at 4:20 this afternoon. So hopefully the shots may be falling a little better here at the Lincoln Middle School than they did last night at Green River High School. We'll be on the air at 4 o'clock for the Wolverine boys as they take on Grace, Idaho, and a very familiar face on that Grace, Idaho team in one Dallin Draper. And he's already talked with all his boys from the Wolverine team as they got him after they played just a little while ago. The Grace boys beat Farson in the opening game of the day here at Lincoln Middle School. So that'll come up at 4 o'clock, our pregame, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, with the boys game at 4:20, the tap time there. Back after this quick timeout, it will be Mountain View basketball when we return. Mountain View leading at 34-21 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard at the intermission.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop. Take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud. Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Xander's One Stop of Lander wishes the best of luck to all student athletes and sports teams throughout Fremont County. Xander's One Stop has it all: clean gas, ethanol-free fuel, diesel, a variety of household and automotive needs. Stop in for the very best in snacks, lunch, dinner, and much more. Plus, the best liquor selection. And now lottery tickets for the Cowboy Draw, Mega Millions, Powerball, and Lucky for Life. It's all here at Xander's One Stop, 730 East Main, Lander.
You're listening to Wolverine Basketball from the Flaming Gorge Invite in Sweetwater County on 105.1 Jack FM.
34-21 Mountain View, the basketball as they begin the second half. It will be Isabel Hickey, McKinley Covelo, Hallie Porter, Jada Kinnison, and Cammie Kinnison dressed in black. Right to left as we look at Lincoln Middle School. Wolverines in their home whites. Haley Engstrom D'ing up the basketball right now. Now Macy Brown. They'll lob down low to Covelo, and you can already see the adjustments there, fronting and backing her up. Judd and Bradley. Take and a bucket by Isabel Hickey. Nice play. Coming out of the halftime locker room with a basket, putting the lead back to 15. Riverton again outscoring Mountain View in that second quarter, 15-13. McKay hands it back to Brown. Macy now up top to Bradley. Judd on the left side wing. Both teams playing a man-to-man. McKay with a take. She'll put it up. Goes over the rim, off the hands of Engstrom, out of bounds. And it goes back to Mountain View. Man-to-man token pressure from Brown as Kinnison comes back. Referee comes by and says, got to switch the arrow. There's Kinnison for three. No good. Judd goes to the floor. It's picked up by Engstrom. Job by Ella to get to the floor. Left side, Macy Brown. Up top now. Now right side, Fegler. Kinnison on her defensively. McKay's going to go through the lane. 6-footer, no good. I like the move, just didn't happen. Covelo, and it's lost out of bounds by the Buffs. That is just the fourth turnover of the game by the Buffaloes. Riverton with 10. They trail by 15. Bradley just beats the 5 count, but throws it away. And it's going to be picked up by Covelo. Mountain View, one extra pass. Hickey lay it off glass and in. Nicely done by the Buffs. Spinning, Judd, left hand, no good on the right side. Engstrom, though, with her 7th rebound to Fegler. That doesn't go, but Engstrom with another rebound. That 3 misses everything and unfortunately sails out of bounds. And it will be Mountain View basketball. Good job by Haley, though. Got to get these in the right category here. I've got Haley for 7 rebounds in the contest now. Underneath, bucket good by Covelo as they find her on the low block again. 19-point lead, their biggest, has been 21. Fegler for another three. That one's off the side of the iron and will be rebounded by Kennison. Starting to get our technicalities all figured out here. Kovalo again spins. Got her own rebound, throws it up. And out of bounds it will be Riverton basketball. Kovalo has 6 rebounds. About rebounded Riverton by 10, 23-13 in building a 19-point advantage with 5:24 left to play, third quarter. Judd working on Kovalo. Get your hands off me, she says. Hands it out to Fegler on the wing. Cross courts it to Judd. Pump fake, drives baseline, nice take, shot is good. Nice little hesitation move by Judd, and that first step got her free. As they went cross court, she pump fake, got right past Kovalo, and drops in a nice little 8-footer. Driving the other way, Hickey is going to be fouled as she goes the distance. It's going to be a foul on the Wolverines, and it's going to be on Ella on the other side. That'll be number 2 on Judd. That is just the 3rd team foul of the contest by Riverton. Jackson and Johnson gonna check in for Riverton after this free throw by Isabel Hickey. Knocks in the first. Only 39% as a team from the free throw line. Hickey, though, has 7. Brown and Judd come out. Now Bradley will come out as Leesburg checks in. Saw her at breakfast at the motel this morning, and I'm like, that black eye looks worse than the last time I saw it. And it is, because she got tagged again in practice this week by Macy Brown. Split it open, in fact. Blood going down her face as Hickey misses. Johnson the rebound. Good job by Riley battling for that board. Fegler guarded by Kennison. Crossover dribble to Jackson. Paisley playing with that right knee brace. Nice entry pass by Johnson. Just got away from Haley Engstrom. That was a great idea and almost fully executed. Fantastic play, but sails off of her out of bounds. It's dark on the corners of these gyms looking at it online. Nice behind the back move by Kennison. She'll fire from 15 and rolls off. Fegler on a tip by Jackson gets the rebound. Wolverines the other way. Riley Johnson fouled, and Riley will go shoot more free throws. Guys were kidding around about Riley in Mama Bear mode yesterday as Isabel Hickey gets the call. One of the Lady Wolverines was thrown to the floor, and Riley took exception to that for her teammate and kind of went towards the other player a little bit and just snapped the cords on that one. And she's a lot more aggressive out here today, I've noticed as well. Riley has 7 points. Back up the truck here and put my stat in the right place. 2nd point of the game for Riley. I added it to Paisley, who has 6. Second opportunity is good as well. 7 of 9, the Lady Wolverines free throw shooting here in the 2.5 quarters of basketball. Michaelai into the game, hands it back underneath. Kovalo got it and won. Nice strong move by Kovalo, who has 16 now. And the Wolverine foul is whistled on McKay Fegler. First personal, 2nd team foul. And Kovalo to the line. On the season, 16 is her game high, and she'll stay at that as she misses that free throw, but she ran down her own rebound, so there is that. Corner. Kovalo, left hand this time. That's a nice move. We watched the replay on that one real quick. Thomas says that was a nice play, and you can watch Kovalo, who's right-handed. She grabs it, goes up with that left hand. Nicely executed by the sophomore from Mountain View. Johnson moves in on her, goes back outside. Cutting, Leesburg in traffic. Leesburg puts it up and in. Nice job by Taylin in the trees, and the freshman puts it down. 45-27, Mountain View by 18. Hickey gets a pick from Kovalo, who gets the rebound, puts it up, still won't get it to drop. Out of bounds to the Lady Wolverines. Kovalo, by the way, with a new season high now of 18. As Porter comes in, Kovalo out, Kinnison in, Kinnison out. That'd be Cammie in for Jada. Paisley Jackson across the timeline, hands it off right side to Johnson. Riley using her head to direct traffic. Gives it to Engstrom. Now Leesburg, down low to McKay, turning around, posting up on Michaeli. Doesn't drop Michaeli the rebound. Good idea, posting up. A little bit of size advantage for McKay. We're under 3 minutes left to play. They'll launch it to Michaeli on the right side. Three doesn't go, but Hickey the rebound. That won't go. Finally turn around and drop it in by Porter. (47-27). Leesburg from 15. She'll knock that one down. Back-to-back buckets by the freshman. And it cuts the lead back to 18 with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter of basketball. Judd will adjust her concussion headgear as she'll check in next. Dead ball, but that was a nice entry pass to Hallie Porter, and she'll score for the Bison. Back to a 20-point Buffalo lead. We're back this afternoon for the Wolverine boys at 4:20 today. Fegler just inside three-point line on the way. That's good. McKay Fegler has 8. Minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. Hickey, 15-foot left side elbow. That's a nice little jumper by Addison Hickey as she'll connect. Buffaloes have outscored Riverton 17-10 here in the third, but a much better offensive output for the Lady Wolverines today than what they were allowed by Bear Lake yesterday. Jackson, right side runner, left it short and picked up by the Buffaloes. Paisley again did not play yesterday, was under the weather as Engstrom stepped in front of that, but Kinnison picks it up and scores it. I thought the Wolverines had a turnover there, but instead Cammie Kinnison picks it up, scores the basket. 50 seconds left. McKay spins in the paint. That one sails over the top. Good look on a good entry pass. Underneath, Johnson takes it away. Good steal by Riley. 40 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. I got to get some live reads done here. Nobody's taking a timeout in this quarter to get those done, so get those in the fourth quarter after we take a break here in 25 seconds of gameplay on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Fegler to Jackson. Pump fake. Right side runner again. And this time a foul from behind on Kinnison. She's got a perplexed look on her face as she's like, wait a minute, how did that happen? Cammie will get the call. Paisley will shoot free throws. Paisley 1 for 2 free throw shooting on the day. Steps in, fires, and she's leaving a lot of them short today, and that's usually the fatigue. Again, she did not play yesterday because of illness, and just because you're feeling better today doesn't mean you're 100%. And Paisley may be suffering from that a little bit of the tiredness, and she'll get a little more legs into that one and knock it down. And then she'll check out. You can just kind of see in her face, too, that she's not 100% feeling well either, with 17 seconds left. 21-point lead for the Buffaloes. Their biggest has been 22. They've outscored Riverton 19-11 in the quarter. Final 7 seconds of this one. Try to go in the corner to Hickey. Johnson read that telegraph and knocks it out of her hands. 4 seconds left. 3 on the way, short, rebound, no basket. And we've played 3 quarters of basketball. Mountain View 53, Riverton 32. Final 8 minutes on your way after this on the County 10 Sports Network.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the
Your home for Wolverine basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM and on the County 10 YouTube stream.
Porter Supply Company in Riverton reminding you that the cold weather's going to be here for a while. What did I see? Snaps in Riverton of like 11 below this morning. Jason driving over South Pass said his truck said minus 30 at one point driving over South Pass today, but I digress. That cold weather's here to stay. Porter says everything you need to heat your home with wood, gas, or pellet stoves this winter. Porter's North Federal and Riverton, online at portersmvs.com. Thanks to Gamble's on Main Street in downtown Lander. Shane has truckloads of furniture, appliances, and more waiting just for you. Delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes all of Riverton. LanderGambles.com. Scoreboard brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton and in Lander. For 25 years and more, Fremont Therapy has been your leader in physical and occupational therapy. Proud to provide experienced clinicians supporting athletes and their families. Wishing all Fremont County teams best of luck. Riverton in the home whites with a basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Bradley scoots it out to Leesburg. She'll penetrate in traffic, puts it off glass, and the rebound pulled down by Porter. Savannah Morton defensively back into the game. That might have been a carry. Let it go, however. Entry pass, Kovalo gets out of the paint to avoid the 3-second call. I don't think we've seen a single 3-second call all season so far as Judd gets a rebound on a miss from Kennison. 3 rebounds for Ella Judd. Morton, Leesburg, Bradley, Brown, and Judd. Kind of a 4-guard lineup. As Olivia lost it, gathers it back in. Bradley hands it back to Leesburg. Minute gone by here in the fourth quarter on that Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Thanks to Porter's Mountain View Supply for the pregame show. Ball to the ground. Scrum and the arrow will be Mountain View as Riverton had it to begin the fourth. Oh, they're going to give a timeout. I thought they would go with the proverbial held ball in a scrum situation. So tonight's broadcast doesn't end when the clock runs out. Stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Bailey's employs over 130 Fremont County residents, always looking for career-minded individuals to work in a variety of departments. Check out gowithbailey.com to learn more. Thanks to Wind River Internet for providing our web stream tonight on the County 10 YouTube channel, and I say tonight at 12:16 in the afternoon. Also, thanks to Maven for the optical assistance this past fall. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care, and also Tyler Watson, State Farm agent. Reminding you not to forget old memories and also protect your future. Stop in and see Tyler and the staff at 618 East Washington, or go online to insuringriverton.com. Tyler Watson, State Farm. I'm John Gabrielson. Thomas Dent next to me. Jason Peterson on the mezzanine, running the camera back and forth for us here today. Lady Wolverines better output offensively today. Bradley, Judd, Brown, Morton, and Leesburg put one on each corner of the paint. Kennison, Hickey, Kovalo, Porter, and the other Kennison defensively for Mountain View, dressed in black. As you look to the right side of Lincoln Middle School, I say this morning, but now we've hit it past the noon marker. I'm not sure if I'm thinking Jared, Shireen, or Wyatt, or all three, but thanks to them putting us on the air on 105.1 Jack FM and on the County 10 YouTube stream. Nice move, Macy Brown in traffic, goes back out to Leesburg. She'll penetrate, she'll go to the rack, score it. Nice take by the freshman. She's got 6. And it cuts the lead to 19. Good aggressive take there. Kinnison down low, Kovalo. Judd leaning on her, and Judd with a save. Nice defense by Ella. Wolverines back on the attack. Judd, left side angle, back up top to Brown. Both teams have played man-to-man, I believe, the entire game so far of this contest. Have not switched it up to zone and been working for what they're doing as Bradley's shot sails over the rims. On the carom, picked up by Kovalo. 9 rebounds and 18 points for Kovalo, working on the double-double for the Lady Buffaloes. Kinnison out near the circle, left side angle. Hickey goes back to Porter. Now Kinnison, they're going to lob it in down low again to Kovalo. She'll glove it, kick it back out. A couple of players not here for Mountain View today. And Kate Walker, a junior, missing as there's a travel violation in the middle. Kate Walker hurt her knee during the state volleyball championships against Lyman. She is unfortunately, I believe, out for the season, coach told me. And then also Kendall Carr, a senior, missing, hurt her ankle, and she is not with a team today either. They would add a little more to the depth they already have at Mountain View with that duo there, but unfortunately neither are here. Again, Jessica Moretti in her 6th year. They've had the top 4 of the top 5 offensive rebounding games this season. They've had 20-plus in each of those 4 games. Offensive rebounds as Mountain View, and you got to think a lot of it is Porter and Kovalo. 5 new Lady Buffaloes checking into the contest for Coach Moretti. Top rebounding team in 3A girls and the 4th best defense. They are ranked 4th in 3A basketball. Lady Wolverines will see the 2nd-ranked team in 3A basketball tomorrow on this floor when they take on the Lyman Eagles. So 5 new buffs into the contest. One new one is Allie Sibbert. Have seen all the rest. Actually, we also have not seen Pitts as well. Shot misses. And Addie Hickey the rebound. Hickey for 3, misses everything. 8th rebound of the contest for Engstrom. 4 minutes left to play. Riverton down 19. 3 by Riley Johnson, and it's out of bounds off McKay Fegler. Wow. You know, if anything, I would have probably given McKay a foul on that but it certainly was not off of McKay. It was off of the other player, but instead of giving McKay the foul, I guess they just say that it's out of bounds off of her, but I didn't think that was the case whatsoever. Under 4 minutes left. Michael Ice 3, no good. Rebound by Pitts is no good. They'll try it again a couple of times, and then McKay Fegler says, all right, we're done messing around here, and she'll come out of the pack with a basketball. Couple of offensive rebounding opportunities that time for Mountain View, widening that rebounding lead. They've out-rebounded Riverton 36-19. Engstrom, baseline, back out to Jackson. Paisley goes baseline now. Short corner, 15. Contact, nothing called, and out of the pack with it is Hickey. Riverton right now 4 of 11 from the arc, 31% overall at 11 for 36, and that one's lobbed out of bounds and will be the 7th turnover on Mountain View. And Coach Michael I subbing like a hockey game now as the line change checks in. 2 Kinnisons, a Hickey, Kovalo, and Porter. Replace the 5 that were out on the court. Pinedale plays Cheyenne South boys next here on this floor. We'll be back on the air at 4 with the Porter's pregame show with RHS boys taking on Grace, Idaho. Johnson has that one partially blocked. Fegler goes to the ground with it. It's going to be Mountain View basketball as they get the tie up. Fegler and Kinnison tie up. I love the way McKay plays, just the demeanor she has. She just fierce, happy-go-lucky at the same time. Leesburg will come in for Jackson. Have not seen Weechu Cloudhorse today. Saw a lot of her last week in the 4 games at home, and Coach didn't mention anything about illness. I believe she did play in the JV game. Baseline, 15-footer no good. Put back up by Kovalo. That doesn't go. Another opportunity, and then Haley Engstrom gets the rebound. And the foul is going to be whistled on Kovalo, her second. How many fouls have been called in this entire game? 12. 8 on Mountain View, 6 in the 5 of them in the first half. That's their 3rd foul. There's only been 12 fouls called in this entire game. And that's, I would see if both teams were playing zone, maybe I wouldn't be so surprised, but both teams have been playing man-to-man. Not a lot of fouls whistled in this one. Engstrom, by the way, I've got her for 9 rebounds. 2 minutes to go. Bailey Enterprises post-game show coming your way next. We'll talk with head coach Travis McIntosh. We'll also name our Lander Medical Clinic player of the game. Johnson throws that one right between 2 players, but unfortunately that's where Hallie Porter was standing. And they'll turn it over. And Mountain View back on the attack. Kinnison to Kovalo. She will be called for a travel. It was contact. I didn't know where they would go, travel or the foul, but they give the foul. Now we will see Weechu Cloudhorse and Cami Paskett check into the ball game. 5 fresh Wolverines, Brown, Judd, Cloudhorse, and Morton in with Paskett. Kovalo has come out. 97 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter of this one on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Thanks for tagging along with us the midday on a Friday on County 10 Sports Network. Again, back at it at 4. 4 o'clock pregame, 4:20 the start. Riverton versus Grace boys basketball from the 28th annual Flaming Gorge Invitational. Judd in the paint, left it short with a left hand. Kinnison the rebound. Approaching a minute left in the contest. Spinning, Porter missed it. Goes over the back of Cloudhorse to pull it down. Kinnison for 3, no good, but the other Kinnison, the rebound, that doesn't happen. Cloudhorse will get this rebound as he just muscles it away. Goes to the ground, and it's batted out of bounds by Porter. And Coach Moretti brings 4 new buffs into the ball game. Kovalo, the only one not coming in with 43 seconds left to play. Mountain View's going to win their 6th in a row. Lady Wolverines will fall to 1-5 and have lost 2 in a row now. Both of them on this court after losing to Bear Lake last night. Runner by Judd misses. Long pass up ahead. Batted out of bounds and lost out of bounds by Mountain View. Good defense by Paskett running down the floor. Cami just a sophomore. Very good soccer player on that Lady Wolverines soccer roster as well as Morton, the other soccer player on the roster. 17 seconds left and the postgame show is on its way. You eat the yellow and orange ones and I'll eat the red ones, okay? Thomas and I fighting over Starburst. Macy Brown for 3, no good. That one was dead on from the angle, but just left it short. Offensive rebound by Savannah Morton. Lady Wolverines with final seconds ticking down. Paskett at the buzzer, left it short. And the ball game has come to an end. Final score, Mountain View 53, Riverton 34 is your final. As Mountain View again 6-0, Lady Wolverines drop to 1-5, and we'll hopefully catch up with head coach Travis McIntosh as the Bailey's postgame show comes your way next. You've been watching and listening to Wolverine basketball from 105.1 Jack FM and on the County 10 Sports Network on YouTube.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
I hope up wide left. They don't have any.
Ensuring you never forget your best memories, but also protecting your future adventures. Tyler Watson and State Farm is a proud supporter of the current and future Riverton Wolverine.
The wide right, McGuffey back to pass, shows the ball, throws again. Looking in the end zone is DeVries. Touchdown, baby!
Find us on our website at ensuringriverton.com or stop by our office at 618 East Washington Avenue to discuss protecting your future. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's time to welcome Sutherland's Home and Garden Fall Catalog. It's full of hundreds of deals to help you save, including special fall buys, ideas, how-tos, and more. Win big. Sign up in-store for your chance.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Wolverine basketball is streaming on County 10's YouTube channel all season long.
This is the Bailey Enterprises post-game show brought to you by Bailey's. Check them out online. Go with Baileys.com for employment opportunities. We will chat with head coach Travis McIntosh hopefully here in just a few minutes. He has went into the locker room with his team, but they have been denied entry into their locker room over there in that corner as teams sharing and sharing all the locker room situation and everything else. And so hopefully we can catch him here. But final score again, 53-34. Mountain View defeats Riverton. 21-6 first quarter, kind of set the tone, spelled the difference. Riverton, though, outscored Mountain View 15-13 in the second quarter to trail by 13 at the break at 34-21. Then they were outscored 19-11 in the third. And the final count in the fourth quarter, and I was putting probably wrong scores all over the place in this one, but I think Riverton held to just, yeah, I messed up in my score tally and was putting them all in the third quarter there, but at that point it was kind of at the conclusion where doubt had been removed as Mountain View wins it by a final count of 53-34. Leading the way today, McKay Fegler, 8 points to lead the way, as 7 points from Paisley Jackson, 5 points for Olivia Bradley, 3 for Riley Johnson, 3 for Haley Engstrom, 2 for Ella Judd. Engstrom also had 9 rebounds to go along with her 3. Ella Judd had 4. McKay, Savannah each had 2 rebounds in the contest. Mountain View out-rebounded the Lady Wolverines 44-21. You see why they're averaging 20 rebounds per game on the offensive end for Mountain View. They were led by McKinley Covelo, the sophomore, 18 points, 9 rebounds. Hallie Porter had 10 to go along with 6 rebounds. Isabel Hickey had 7. Addison Hickey off the bench had 9. Michael I had 4. Kinnison, that's Jada Kinnison, had 3. And Cammie Kinnison had 2 in the contest as the Buffaloes win it 53-34. Take a look at some final shooting numbers for the game. Riverton 4 of 12 from the arc, 11 of 40 for the game. That's just 28%. 4 of 12 from the three-point line. They did shoot free throws well, 8 of 11 in the free throw line. On the other side of the equation, Mountain View, 22 more shots than the Lady Wolverines, thanks to rebounds and 13 turnovers by Riverton. But they would go 24 of 62, just under 40% for the game. 3 of 12 from three-point land, 2 of 6 from free throw land. And again, Mountain View, they win at 53-34. So South and Pinedale getting set to battle it out here next. We will be back on the air 4 o'clock this afternoon with our Porter's pregame show. This is your Bailey Enterprises postgame show. We'll be back on at 4 o'clock with the boys as they take on Dallin Draper and Grace, Idaho at 4 o'clock from the Flaming Gorge Classic. For the crew back at 105.1 Jack FM, For Thomas Dent III, Jason Peterson, I'm John Gabrielson. We're going to say goodbye here and let more broadcasters step in. Final score, Mountain View 53, the Lady Wolverines 34. Riverton girls are back at it again tomorrow morning here against Lyman. And I believe it is the same time. We're at 9:40 tomorrow morning. 9:40? Yep, 9:40 tomorrow for the girls, so we'll hit the airwaves around 9:20, 9:25 against the Lyman Eagles in that ball game. So with that, now I'll let it go back. This has been the Bailey's post-game show. Final score, Mountain View 53, the Lady Wolverines 34. This has been a presentation of County 10 Sports Media.